Hey girls. So Tara and I went today and got tomatoes. Her question was, how do I core them? So I'm going to show you. Take a small paring knife. You can buy some of those little attachments, but I don't do that. I just take a small paring knife. I use my sink. You can get a cutting board and do the same thing. But I go around the core. I cut around the core. See? I don't know if you can see that really well. It's kind of hard for me to do and camera too, but I've just went around the core. I've cut around the core. That's all. Alright? And then if there's any bad spots, you take the bad spots off. And some people take the bottoms off, some people don't. That's totally left up to you. But I'm just going to take my paring knife and do that. Put that over there. And I just use a small little paring knife. It's nothing really major. Just make sure it's sharp. Alright, and I put these over to wash. So, I'm going to do another one. Take the stem off. Go around the core. Like so. Scoop out the core. Take the little end off. You don't have to. Some people do, some people don't. And put it in there to wash. Then what you'll do is you'll wash these. Put them in your pot. And then once you have a good bit washed, what we'll do is we'll bag them in a Ziploc bag. And I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. Okay, so here's what we've got. I have washed some of the tomatoes, cored them, cut the bad places off, and I'm just putting them in a Ziploc bag. Alright, and you just fill the Ziploc bag up until you have it all the way full. Now, particularly, I kind of like to keep mine to where I can lay them flat as much as possible, but that's left up to you. Okay. But I do this when I am in rush and don't have time to do my tomatoes. But when you run up on a deal of tomatoes, you do what you can. Okay? So you just seal them. Get all the air out that you can. It don't have to be all of it, because you're just going to put these in the freezer and freeze them until you get ready to can them. Make them into pizza sauce, tomato sauce, stewed tomatoes, whatever that may be. Once they're froze, you can go back and, I gotta fly away, sorry. You can go back and check out my video on YouTube where I actually took them out, put them in a cold water bath, and then the peels, the skins of the tomatoes come off, and you can at that point peel the tomato really, really easy. So, but you can check that out as well. But Tara had some questions, and I wanted to make a small video so I could post it later, and she could go back if she had any questions as well. So, happy canning.